A quick 2-game home-and-home series for Jaren Jackson and the Memphis Grizzlies. And since there's no Luka, no Kyrie, Jaden Hardy getting some extra clock. Could his Dallas Mavericks get a little bit of revenge on Memphis here with playoff seed and so important right now? Hardy kicked Dallas off to a phenomenal start. How about 16 first quarter points for young Jaden? He had 28 in the game. Memphis got some young bulls that are ready to go too. David Roddy stepping up and throwing it down. Another young bull seemingly ready for the moment. How about Josh Green for 3? And since we're highlighting young players, Memphis showcases Tyrus Jones and Desmond Bane. No stars, no problem. League's in good hands. Bane attacking the rim in the third, putting the Grizzlies up by 7. And then how about Dylan Brooks? Known for his offensive struggles over the last couple years. Got Luka and Kyrie looking on in complete filth right there as he knocks in the 3. David Roddy, another 3. David Roddy, another 3. You get the trend here. Roddy putting on a show in Texas. Brooks likes what he sees. And from here on out, it is none other than Desmond Bane putting Dallas away. It's a 21-point game. Bane had 23. Memphis on the verge of getting a huge win. There's no timetable when Ja Morant will be back with the Grizzlies. For now, though, their backup point guard, Tyrus Jones, says he's on the job. Memphis improves to 41-26 on the season. The Dallas Mavericks are slumping at the wrong time. They're now under 500 at 34-35 following this second straight loss to the Grizzlies. Well, Ja Morant remains away from the Memphis Grizzlies following an incident in which he appeared to show a weapon on Instagram Live following a Grizzlies loss to the Denver Nuggets a couple weeks back. Initially, he was suspended for a couple games. He's been away for the last few games. We now know where Ja Morant physically has been. According to ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski and Tim McMahon, Ja Morant has been in a counseling program down in Florida, battling with some things that he's got going on in his personal life. I saw Taylor Rooks, a longtime reporter, has got a good relationship with Ja. I've seen her in my hometown of Memphis a few times throughout the season with Ja and with the team. She's clearly got a relationship with Ja. She said she's been texting with Ja Morant and that he's in good spirits, I believe was the sentiment that Taylor was trying to convey to everybody. We don't know when this thing is going to get played out. You know, I saw a false report going around over on the blogs a couple days back that said Ja Morant was cleared from any charges in the state of Colorado and the league. That is false. Ja Morant has been cleared of the state of Colorado. He will not be charged with anything pertaining to him having a weapon. They don't have enough evidence or whatever. But the second part is not true. Ja Morant has not been cleared by the league. They are still investigating if Ja Morant had any type of weapon on that private plane that the Grizzlies do, give for their team and have available for the team to travel around. If there is proof that Ja Morant had a weapon on a plane or in the locker room or wherever around the Memphis Grizzlies, that is a mandatory 50-game suspension. There is absolutely nothing the Grizzlies, the league, anybody can do about it. It's mandatory. If a guy has a firearm around the team, obviously with Ja admittedly not in the best space mentally, you can't have that. Too much at stake, too many millions of dollars, too much of your investment to be around somebody who's not doing the greatest right now. That's literally in a counseling program to get help for some of the things that he's battling. It's a mandatory 50 games. That's what Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies are just waiting on the league to make a decision for now. Again, whenever he's physically ready and mentally ready to go, I'm sure we will get an update. But beyond that, even if he is ready to go, there's no guarantee that the league won't shut him down for the year if they're able to prove. They're still investigating right now. Again, hopefully that's not the case, but I just want the brother to come back, focus, and ready to attack his career whenever that may be, full force, but just good mentally. I think the most important thing is, we don't want to see Ja Morant's name in headlines and holding weapons. Too much gun talk. Too many incidents with weapons. There's another story that released about him pulling up to his sister's high school game in Memphis. Too many stories about weapons. too much pulling up on people, too much money for him to be doing it. Too many stories about the parents being involved. Too much. So hopefully Ja can get the help that he needs, and more importantly, get a better situation around him that allows for him to just focus on his career without other antics getting in the way whenever he does return to the court. We'll see when that sometime, when that will be, but for right now, he remains away from the team. He's been away for the last 10 days, and it might likely stay that way for quite some time. We'll see. I'm out.